Abin da ya faru muna kwance da daddare shiyoyin.
What happened is that we were sleeping around 3:30 a.m. when we heard noises at the door. I woke my husband and told him the animals were disturbing us. Unfortunately, the bandits broke down our door and entered the house. They killed my husband. After killing him, they ordered me to go with them, but I refused. Just then, my daughter came out of her room. They forced her to follow them.
We see the parents that their children were being abducted. And we give them confidence, we give them our words that we'll do everything possible to ensure that their children are being rescued.
Gunmen suspected to be bandits stormed Government Girls Comprehensive Secondary School Maga in Danko Wasagu local government area of Kebbi State. They killed the school vice principal Hassan Yakubu Makuku and adopted several female students during the attack. Before the sunrise on Monday, November 18, 2025, the peaceful town in Maga, Kebbi State woke up to terror. Life in the town had already felt tense the day before. People heard that bandits were attacking nearby villages, so everyone stayed on alert, hoping the violence would not reach them. Soldiers have even come to the school on Sunday night. They talked with students and tried to reassure everyone that things were under control. But for some reasons no one understands, they left around 3 a.m. and just 1 hour later, reality changed forever. At around 4:30 a.m., gunshot echoed through the darkness. Some residents thought it was the army patrolling, but seconds later, screams and louder gunfire filled the air. That was when everyone realized that the bandits had arrived. The attackers rode in on motorcycles, heavily armed and moving with frightening confidence. They climbed the school fence and opened fire on the police officers on duty. Even though the police tried to fight back, the bandits pushed forward without fear. Their first target was the staff quarters. They wanted to remove anyone who could protect the girls. Inside one of the rooms, Vice Principal Hassan Makuku and his wife Amina were asleep. When they heard the movement outside, Amina thought it might be animals, but then the door burst open and the nightmare began. The armed men asked Hassan if he was the school chief security officer. When he admitted it, they told him that his time was up and they immediately shot him in front of his wife. But the horror continued. They forced Amina, the vice principal's wife, to take them to the girls' hostel. As they stepped outside, her daughter came out of her room. The bandits grabbed her at gunpoint and ordered Amina to lead the way. Only after reaching the hostel did they release her, giving her a chance to escape into the darkness with her daughter. Inside the hostel, chaos erupted. The girls had been sleeping when the attackers broke in. Some tried to hide in the toilet, shaking with fear, but the bandits shouted that anyone hiding would be killed. So some of them came out trembling. A few stayed hidden and managed to survive. The attackers gathered 25 girls who came to school hoping for a better future. They marched them out of the compound into the bushes and then into the forest that connects to neighboring state. And just like that, they vanished. 2 innocent people died that morning. Vice Principal Makuku, who tried to protect his school, and the brave security guard Alisha, who fought back and later died from his wounds. As the news spread like wildfire, parents raced to the school, crying and calling their daughters' names and praying for miracles. It was a sin no parents should ever have to experience. President Bola Tinubu gave orders for immediate rescue efforts, and in the middle of the chaos, 2 girls found a chance to escape. They ran through the farm while their captors were distracted. One hurt her leg, but they both survived. But 23 girls were still missing. Security forces, volunteers, and local hunters swept through the forest. They searched every corner they could reach. This incident reveals a painful truth that the people are tired of saying. The government is not doing enough. Parents are suffering. Families are broken. Communities feel abandoned. And worst of it all, the bandits seem to act freely, sometimes with shocking precision. So precise that many believe there are moles inside the army or government leaking information. These criminals kidnap girls, force them into marriage, demand huge ransom, and destroy futures. It is a cruelty that cannot continue. Nigeria cannot keep relying on slow response and outdated tactics. The government must invest in modern technology, drones, tracking system, intelligent tools, and stronger surveillance to crush terrorism before it destroys our young lives. These are children. Their parents are crying in silence. Their future are being stolen, and the country cannot afford to watch this happen again and again. This must stop, and it must stop now. If we remain silent, we become part of the problem. If the government continues to react instead of prevent, more children will suffer. The time to act is long overdue. Share your opinions in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more true crime stories. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode.
We were in the mosque performing our prayers when an imam from a big nearby mosque came in and informed us if we knew what was happening. He said bandits had invaded our community. That was when we understood the situation. I have 2 daughters in the school. When I got to the hostel, I saw my younger daughter. I asked her where Khadija was, and she said the bandit had taken her away. My younger daughter and 3 others had hidden in one room. The bandit threatened to kill them if they didn't come out. 3 of them came out, but my younger daughter refused to leave, and the bandits took the other 3. That is how my older daughter escaped.